gorgeousnesses. How are you all doing? I'm just trashing my stream deck here. Let me just readjust. Always got to make sure you've readjusted, darling. If you've nudged it one, make sure you put it back. It's only nice, only fair. How are you? How is everybody? Hi, Sophie. Oh, must turn on my CC. My stream CC, that is. Yes, Sophie, you were first in, so you get to pick colour again. My goodness, woman. You are on the ball. Excuse me, I am suffering. I overdid it yesterday, and this kind of thing I thought was the pineapple. I'm not sure if maybe I've actually just picked up a little kind of throat thing, but it's bothering me. So I'm going to see how I get on. That's why I thought maybe we'd do a build today. Because then I can just talk about what I'm doing rather than trying to think up things if I'm feeling a bit woolly-headed. So that's the aim today. So yeah, we're going to be doing a bit of building. We're going to get this jigsaw thing finished because next week, we get to review. So excited. Not that you guys have set yourself a really high platform. You understand this? You haven't, like, last month didn't completely make it just, so yeah. I'm still not entirely sure I'm supposed to edit that down, to be honest. It might just have to stay long and funny. Wait. There we go. So, yeah, so I don't know if I said yesterday I was feeling great yesterday. And I did my stupid thing of going mad. And I threw all my spoons at it. Not only did we obviously stream. Oh, red. Lovely. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, she always does that. Okay. It means nothing to her, but at least I feel I've done something. I've still got the door open, so I have to keep an eye on her barking. I don't want to upset the neighbours. But yes, so I know it was a big old shell, wasn't it? It really was. This is going to be my third session on it. Ow. So yeah, so there's still a lot to do, and I'm quite interested to see how people have interpreted the shape. It's a very tricky one. I freely admit I did a tricky one. I'm going to have to come up with something nice and relaxed and chill for next time. I'll have to have a good think. Something nice, summery. We'll have a think about it. Oh my goodness. I really wanted iced coffee, but my throat seems to work better on warm, so I'm sticking with that. Yeah, so I'm going to do the shell today. Like I was saying, I overdid it yesterday. It's a thing with people with chronic illnesses, and I think to a certain extent everybody does it, but it's particularly bad with people with chronic illnesses like fibro, what I got, and chronic fatigue syndrome, what I got, and all the other things. But basically what happens is that you feel good, so you think, right, I am gonna. And yesterday, everywhere I went, I was with a cloth, I was wiping stuff, I was just cleaning all the things that don't ordinarily get cleaned, like the radiator where the dog's coats go when they're wet. It's got little bits of mud smished on it and just never get around to cleaning it off. So the radiators were lovely and cold, so I gave them a good clean off, did the walls a little bit and did some other bits and bobs, wiped around the kitchen, a proper bit of deep cleaning in the kitchen and everything. And then obviously cooked, did all this, cooked dinner last night, and then decided, as I was finishing off the last of my editing and uploading it last night while Greg was getting ready for bed, that I would cut my hair. So I cut my hair last night as well. And I was so hyper, still going, that when I went to bed, I then watched an hour-long casual criminalist on YouTube. So it must have been 2 o'clock before I went to sleep. Dogs woke me up just before 8 as Greg was getting ready to leave the house. They'd just got back from their walk. So I had a pee and then went back to bed for a couple of hours, and I have woken up broken. All down my neck. I was under the shower for like half an hour, willing the water to unknot my muscles. trying to do neck exercises and it's just twanging like a Jew's harp. Honest to goodness. So yeah, so I'm feeling right miserable for myself, right miserable, but I'll get over it. So I thought, rather than having to think today, because obviously woolly-headedness, yeah, I'll just let that do. But this is what happened earlier. My man, we got an email yesterday during stream from yet another person at the management company for this house. And it said, what exactly is wrong with the garage roof? And I was just like, I'm not even looking at this today. I'll do it in the morning. Anyway, they called, but they called Greg, which they're not supposed to call Greg. They're supposed to call me because Greg can't always get the phone. Well, lucky chap. He got it both barrels. Greg was having none of it anymore. He wasn't polite. Well, it wasn't that he was rude. He was just very assertive. And he said, you know, you're torturing my missus at the moment. You really are. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is what's wrong with the house. Why isn't anything being done about it? Yada, yada, yada. And then he asked me to forward on some other photos that the other bird had sent, saying that our roof was done when it wasn't. So Greg's kicked off at him now, because I tend to go polite. I tend to go very firm. Greg isn't always that way, so he does tend to get a bit, if he gets frustrated or annoyed, he gets quite emotional about it, very assertive. So he's kind of like, I was like, oh, you stood up for me, thank you, because I'm feeling a bit vulnerable today. So he's going to forward them on to this third bloke we're dealing with now. Oh my goodness, Gibbs! They're talking about the shell. It's nowhere near the biggest build I've ever done for a challenge. The biggest one I ever did was 6 shells on one lot, worth almost 3 million simoleons incomplete, and broke my computer! Oh my goodness, that's insane! Oh, Gibbs! That is an epic attack of a house. Or a build, I should say. Wow. Well, I'm hoping mine, I'm going to launch The Sims now, just in case you get any wobbles across the screen. It's just my big old PC rolling out the EA app. But yeah, I'm hoping mine will not be quite. I'm wanting to keep it themed. But I've kind of got the themes going inside. It needs a bit of clutterage, probably. But what I also want to do is I want to make sure the outside ties in with the rest of the world. I don't necessarily want something big and ugly and modern looking. Funky shaped, yes, but I want it to have an ambience of the area, almost like it's a discreet high-end place, you know, not like a look at me, I'm from Towers. It's more of a hi, you know I'm here, I know we're here, the others don't need to know, that kind of place. The place people go to after they've had plastic surgery. That kind of place. I also want to get some, the outside done. Ah, Sophie! You're evil and wicked and cruel. And I probably need the sugar. Let's see, what do we got? There's so many beans gone already. Greg and I need to stop eating. Oh, it could be. No, I think this is a nice orange. I'm willing it to be a nice orange. I deserve a nice orange. It's sharp. I don't think it's sour. I think it's just maybe a bit pissed. Oh, nice. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Gibbs. Ever since I did I think it might have been yours, where it had to be put in a certain place, if I remember rightly. And I sort of realised how many of the colours outside were coming in, and how instead of just me doing windows everywhere, which is what I normally do, so to bring the outside in, because I love windows, I love being able to look out and see everything, because I'm a nosy fucker. But I also want privacy, so I only ever have walls on one side of the house. But, or windows, sorry, on one side of the house. But yeah, so it's... I think it's fantastic to now start to think about where I'm putting the build. So it's like a next step up my evolution as a builder, which I will admit, I started off this with very much a square. Give me a square, because I started off doing the 100 baby challenge when I was streaming. It was like the house had to be functional, and it was built on, and it did as it was told, and I moved every now and again, you know. So yeah, so I'm really excited to maybe start thinking more about where I am placing my builds and what they should be a reflection of. So yeah, I love doing the shell challenges because it really gets an opportunity to see how other people do it, and I love learning from you guys. I really do. It gets me quite excited. So yeah, I'm looking forward to yours, and it's really kind of down your alley as well, isn't it, Soph? Because you love the magically themed places, don't you? Ideally with dungeons. You're a bit obsessed with dungeons. I have taken those. Keep a lookout. I imagine you've got a dungeon and it's filled with Sphinx cats all trained to hunt and lick. That's what I imagine. Right, so we need to remember where the hell it was. There it is, Del Sol Valley. See, Del Sol Valley I always think of being so green. And it is really green. Let me just flip over. So I always look for green, and it's this kind of like cityscape almost, isn't it? I love this. But yeah, here we go. Here's my shell. At the moment, it does look like a bunch of bricks. I will freely admit this. But hopefully with a little bit of nudging and some lovely outsidiness, we can maybe get this to look a little bit more fab joyous. So here we go. It has been a while since we've been here, but we have got a lot of internal still to do, haven't we? So we've got, this is the bottom. So obviously I've got the little hexagonal or octagonal blocks as little kind of functional spaces, so for the kitchen, storage, etc. And then the two big parts I've put down as a restaurant and also as the main entrance and a little coffee bar, because we're going to be having quite a nice outside area and a pool, so people will want refreshments, so that's going to be there too. And then the little squares I've used as connectors, the oblongs, sorry. So you've got one which was turned into a couple of toilets for downstairs, the other is the corridor, and then upstairs we've got same layout. Obviously we haven't got these at the sides though, but the little 1x2s I used to make balconies, but those balconies need a bit of TLC. I'm not entirely sure I'm happy with how they've turned out. And then up here we've got the triangles, and what I've done is I've made the triangles the ensuite for the bedrooms. So, and each of them is kind of supposed to be complementary to the main bedroom, and the main bedrooms are themed around seasons. So you've got spring, summer, autumn over here, and then this one will be winter. So a lot of feature walls. I have kept a theme with the bedroom furniture to a certain extent, but I want it to look different in each room, so that you could almost imagine somebody going, have you got the winter room available for these dates, because that's their preferred room, and that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. And then the little partitions are just one of the windows put onto a little internal wall, which yes, you can put in internal walls, you just can't lose the shapes. So that's why I just did a little nudgy one, but you could put one all the way across. As long as I can still see that big old oblong, I'm a happy camper. So there you go. So that's what we've done so far, and there's still actually a lot to do now I look at it. So much more to do. Right, I'm not 100% convinced by the doors I've put out to the balcony either. I was trying to give a similar shape to the windows, but I think they look more like they're going to take you to a college room. Like, you know, you're going past trying to find your class, your lecture. So I'm not hugely... Well, I'm sorry, kids, but you're going to have to try harder to get a dungeon. You can do it. I have all faith in you. Oh my goodness. Your cats look lovely, Soph. I'd love to meet your cats. They look so cute. I'm also thinking about these little expanses here, and I'm trying to decide. My first thought initially was to just have them the same colour or as near a colour as I can get to the main walls. So I'm sort of thinking I am going to try and reflect the colours that we see from here. So obviously the greens will be reflected in the actual land. But if you look out and change these, you do see a lot of red roofs. Obviously you've got skyscrapers. This doesn't qualify as a skyscraper, so I don't want to do just the roof. I would like to try and do something a little different. It's gorgeous at night, isn't it? Do you know, I'm thinking maybe a pale blue. It would match the windows, but something really pale, and I'd like it to be textured. So I'm sort of thinking, and everyone's going to roll their eyes because I always get this, but I'm sort of thinking the stucco, because I know the stucco will not have any fancy dancy bits, but I do, I was going to say I doubt it's going to have a colour I'd want. I think that's too much. I would really want a much paler colour. No, that's too great. Okay, let's have a look and see what else we've got. If I maybe go into, look at rock and stone. Enjoy your lurk, darling. Yeah, I'm not feeling this. And again, every time they do have blue, it's coming up as a very, very strong blue. And that's not really what I was thinking. Let's have another look. We've got sidings here. We do have a lot of sidings in blue, but they're quite dark. See, that's nice, but that texture is way too much. That just looks like somebody's backyard. I want something that does have a little bit of yumminess to it, you know what I mean? I really wish you could adjust the intensity of the colours like you can with the makeup, you know?
Coffee, 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 coffee.
Clinkies, my love. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, I wonder if I'm going to struggle to find something that's going to match my idea. I might have to scrap the blue unless I go with... I mean, that's no. That looks awful. I really do want texture, not... what we got here? Do we have anything bluey in here? I mean, that's quite nice. And it is kind of a blue grey, isn't it? 'Cause if you look at that house up the top, got a lot of brick stonework, and then it goes blue up top. I'm kind of thinking that might be a way around it. It still gives it that bit of glam look, you know. Let's see how it looks fully coated. I'm sort of going at it piece by piece because I think, because it's all squares, it's just going to colour in the inside as well, and that's just going to get really confusing. Oh God, Sophie, you're so clever. Witness, woolly-headed woman, not actually thinking of the obvious. I like this, I do. And it catches the light nicely, doesn't it? Always keep your mind open in The Sims. Sometimes those limitations actually help you create something a little super sexy on the way. There we are. Okay. And here. Okay, if we go up. Because I was toying with those orange roofs, bringing them up. But you see those angles there, maybe involving that as well. I'm wondering whether this will go with the orange. Let's go back and go with your idea. And just filter by blue and see what's out there. What's that? That's metal. That's a plaster style. Another blue. It's fabric. No, what's that? See, that's metal again. That's too blue. Plaster. No. I actually like that. Which one's that? Plastered style from Eco. Oh, it's Eco Footprint. Is that the Eco one? Oh, okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's cover the top with this. Do like how the blue sort of matches in with those windows, you see. So I'm swinging this round like a crazy lady right now. And it has got a feel of texture, hasn't it? No. Undo that. I am really swinging between which of these I prefer. Okay, let's see. Okay, get you. Dee 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 dee. Da 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 da. Sing along, everybody. You've heard it 1,001 times before. Ba, 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 ba. I was toying with grass, maybe, for these little jutty out bits, and then make them little kind of pretty planted areas almost. Okay. Let's see which looks best at different times of day. I don't think I like that blue at night. Let me just look at the rest of the place, because a lot of the places that are blue have got a lot of windows, whereas we've actually only got 4 windows on each side, each quarter. So I don't know if I like how that looks. It almost looks like the windows are just hanging in nowhere, I think. Oh, it's tricksy, isn't it? Let's come up here. Let's take that blue off. Oh, I thought that was showing me everything. Damn it. Okay. Let's go back to blue. I thought it was quite limited. No. No, it's a mosey. I don't want anything topped and tailed. Although that has got rather a nice little border, but I think I'm going to argue getting that border to sit on the actual corners of it. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Do I like this? Is it a bit too flat? I think that's what it is. I think I like the colour, but I don't like, it's really blur, you know? Okay. There was a possibility. It's a possibility. I think that cornering is probably a little... I mean, it's nice because it does kind of go with that stone wall vibe, you know what I mean? But I'm kind of thinking that it might just clash with the windows because they're right on the edge. So I think we'll lose a lot of them anyway. I like that, but not for in here. Okay, that's a possibility. I'll leave that there. Every time I say that's a possibility, I get that song from the second Twilight movie. It's a possibility that all that I had was all I'm gonna get. Perfect. Absolutely perfect for that scene, but that voice kind of haunts you, doesn't it? What's that? Oh, I don't know. You see, these are very geometric patterns, and then having the straight ups is really pleasing to my eyes. I'm just not sure if I want the whole building to look like that. Okay, sure what happened there. Let's get rid of those. Right. No, it's far too dark, isn't it? It's really more poolside than building, isn't it? Ooh. Hey, Chris. How you doing, my love? We are currently trying to find something for the outside that is blue or blue tinged. I kind of like the one we've currently got on it. This is the Jigsaw Hotel, by the way. But I'm also wondering, is that something I want for the whole thing? I do love the way that it catches the light, though. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Just made me thinking maybe I should do it. Have a look at the roof. That's cute. Not for there, though. Yeah, and this is the thing. I want to feel texture on it, you know? Yeah, no. Let's see. Yeah, it's that or I go all metal. It's metal, innit? Which is cute, but no. Okay, let's stick with the slate. I'll do that upstairs as well. And then if we change our mind, guess what we'll do? We'll change it. Yay! That little in-betweeny bit. Yeah, how is everybody doing today? I came in, I had a whinge about me. I didn't ask about you guys. How rude. How was your second night, Sophie? Are you feeling like you could get settled into this pattern? Is it still too early to tell? We'll sort out the insides later. All right, let's just grab this. This is a problem with all of these bloody different shapes, is it doesn't, if I do all, if you know what I mean, if I just hold down control, I'll suddenly colour in part of the inside by accident. So tediously, we go and do it all by hand. It's almost like you're actually having to do it yourself. Where's the fun in that? I want to just press a button and it all happens. How are pets and puppies? Are they gorgeous, fragrant? Da, da, da. Oh, my throat really is not a happy place. Oops, missed a bit. There we go. There we go. Just making sure I've got every little bit covered. I love, even though it's got a huge door, it still charges you. I am offended by this. Offended. Right, I might change these lobbies later. But right now I think it's going to be easy for me to do the roof if I've just got everything as is. I really like that, actually. Wasn't where I thought I was going to go with it, but I'm happy. Right. What's that? Oh, yes, I put a satellite dish in, didn't I? How have you managed that, Chris? You're not running late. A wizard always arrives exactly when they mean to. Orange juice. Oh, yours get fed early. Ours have to wait till 6. Yeah, temps two cats got at each other at the wrong time, so they're expecting grand kittens. I have to not go round when they're there. No. It'll be bad, okay? Hey. Probably because you're expecting too much of yourself, Chris. Enjoy some time out for you, darling. Sorry, I completely forgot I cut myself some orange. It's straight from the fridge, and I really like my oranges cold. I can't drink orange juice, it sits funny in my stomach, but I can eat oranges, so I really like to have them cold. And I've suddenly realised, oh my god, they're there and they're getting to room temp. Right, let's have a think about this roof, shall we? Let's look around us. Roof up there, it's quite basic, isn't it? I quite like that roof. If I zoom out a little bit, I can see what I'm doing there. I quite like that little zoom out. Which I suppose I could like do a zoom out there and a zoom out there. I just don't want it to look too much like it's got wings and it's going to take off, you know. If you look at like the mansions down here, they've all got very straightforward orangey roofs, which I do actually like. And I'm trying to do something a little bit different. Let's try idea one, and let's try the wings and see what we think. Oh no, that's the wrong button. This is the one I want. Okay, let's bring this down. Copy. Swing it round. And then if we go... See, immediately those windows pop, don't they? I didn't think I was going to like it, and I do. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I can't be dealing with orange juice. I mean, I will drink it at push, but the problem is it just hits my stomach so hard that I am left so uncomfortable afterwards. And it's just not worth it. Really not worth it. It's not my favourite juice anyway. I prefer more watery things like watermelon. A couple of years ago, I was obsessed with watermelon. We were literally going through like a watermelon a week. And I was like making smoothies with it, because obviously it goes straight to water, so you can almost make that your juice. I would just eat it by the handful. Yeah, it's absolutely... Oh my goodness, I want to pick up the roof. There we go. Right, copy. Let's put that there. And I'm going to move you in. Oh! Hey! Oh!
Well, hello there.
Oh, thank you so much! Hi, I wanted to stop by and say thank you for being a very kind-hearted, entertaining, and for being a really sweet person. I just wanted to say your hard work does matter and it's appreciated. You make Twitch a more fun place to be. Genuinely, you're an important person on the platform, so thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. And yay, sour bean time. Oh my goodness, thank you. That is, honestly, that's just... And thank you for the follow, and that's so sweet. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Please don't be sour. Please don't be sour. Please don't be sour. It is lemon. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it's got a kick. It's got a kick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was angry. That was, oh. Real Flying Pups, thank you so much. That is just, it's just made my day. Thank you. And thank you so much. It's lovely to feel validated, and it's a wonderful message to spread to people. So thank you so much. Oh. Sweet message, sour candy. Oh, perfect mix. Group hug, everybody. Be gentle. I've got a owie shoulder. Be gentle. Oh! One of you have always got to get a pinch in. Honest to Betsy. It's terrible. Thank you so much for spreading your kindness. That is absolutely gorgeous of you. Mwah. What the hell was I doing? Oh, yes, building. Totally distracted by somebody being sweet to me. I'm not used to it. I don't do sweet. Is that one? That is. What I want to try and do with my poor croaky voice. Oh yes, please do join us on Discord. We have a puppy tax. It's puppy, kittens, floofs of any variety. We do require floof attacks. So that's really all you need to do if you join us on Discord. Bring cutesy animals. It don't even need to be yours, as long as you've not broken any laws, get in the picture. Oh my goodness. I want you to come up, but you're not going to sit where I want you to, are you? I wonder if I adjust the length of it, it might help. Have I made this so much more complicated than it needs to be? Of course I have. It's still got a ridge on it, isn't it? That's a problem. Shut up! You and your pinching fingers and your allegations of cuteness. I shan't have it, do you hear me? I shan't. Oh my gosh, I sound so croaky. What am I like? Okay, maybe I need to do another nudge. I want to try and get this so that if I put a rail around it, we don't see it, but I get the impression if I put any kind of thing around, it's going to cut straight across there, isn't it? How else would I do this? Answers on a postcard, please, to... What the F are you trying to do now, you crazy lady? In Yorkshire. Foofing up. Right. I'm thinking that's kind of the best I'm going to get. I want to try put like an edging on and see what happens. If I did a really heavy one. No. I just don't like that little... I mean, is it? Do you think it's that botherable? Do you think it's... I did kind of want it to be smooth, but I can't quite seem to get the angle. Let's just take the edging off. Maybe if I bring it further out, do that. Oh, there we go. It's all about the length, girls. It's always all about the length. Sophie, I'm always waiting with you. You're nice and then something sneaky happens like a bum pinch. Okay, let's stick another one there then. I'm going to do all this now. I'm going to decide I don't like it, aren't I? Because that's what I am like. Okay. I'm going to pop you here for a second and put you on the roof. You're literally not going to see. Oh, there you go. Let's pop you there. Honest opinion, guys, what do you think? Is that, I love the way it makes the windows pop, that orange next to the blue of the windows. Just not sure. Maybe it just needs edging or something. Grab that. Let's get this all the way around. Turn. Here we are. Okay. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, look. Actually, I was about to say, oh, I need to move that back. But maybe I could make this a nice little kind of presentation alcove, maybe. Some kind of gardeny vibe. Sort of, maybe something green peeling off of it down the sides like a waterfall, but in greenery. Greenery! I think that might be a look. It might be a look. A vibe. Corner columns on the building itself. Possibly. I'm not sure with the windows. Because the windows come right up, don't they? But we can certainly have a look. Trying to think. If we just start with something really kind of basic. Why can't that column go up anymore? That's just rude. What looks a bit like balls?
The audacity.
What are these? Little danglies. We do have Le Testiclay. The home of the Testiclay. I love it. I'll have to come up with a really good name for it. Oh my goodness. And take those columns back up. I'm not entirely convinced. Let's see, what else have we got? No. They kind of match. Do they go on here? They won't go on there. What about up here? Will you go there? Why am I not getting... That's strange. What's happening there? What's happening? What have I done? What's occurring? There it is. Oh, it kind of blends in. Not sure about that. Let me think on about what I'm going to do with the rest of it. I do want to have a quick look at all of the... do we not have orange? There it is. All of the covers. No, I don't think that's the vibe, is it? Corrugated metal. was it before? I can't remember. Just see. Mediterranean Magic. Oh, they've got 2 colours. I get you. No, that wasn't. Where have you gone? Daft ass. There it is. So we've got that one and that one. So if I get this one. Makes my eyes go weird looking at bees. Okay. What do we think? I think the darker. What do you mean match the roof, sweetheart? Do you mean have the roof the same grey, maybe? Hi, I'm a potato, Andy. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Well, okay, if I'm going to keep orange, I'm going to go with that one. So let's try something grey on here. Green, green, light brown, black, grey. There you are. She wouldn't do that. There we go. This is this month's shell build challenge, which we are reviewing next week. And it is to take all of the different shapes and create a jigsaw hotel. So you've got to create a hotel where you can clearly see all of the different shapes. So there's hexagons, octagons. There's some of those. There's 4 of those. You've got 2 very large sections, which are these sections here. There are 2 little sections there, and another 2 of those there. So you have to be able to see every single shape. You can't just put them together and remove a wall and suddenly have a square, for example. These have to stay triangles. So yeah, basically that's what we're doing. So I've got to finish my own one before I start reviewing everybody else's next week. Oh, thanks for putting that up there, Sophie. Yeah, that's the details for it. If you want to look it up on the gallery and have a go, we would be very, very happy to see it. And like I said, we're reviewing next week. Okay, let's go back up because we were having a play with the roof. Because as I was saying, my thoughts were really that you've got loads of orange around you, so it does bring that orange in. I don't know. I mean, it looks good like that. I just don't know if we're losing something. It's not as pale as the walls, is it? I really don't want to use glass. I know that much. Because I think that's just going to be a bit... Yeah. Those rooms would be well hot, wouldn't they? I do love glass roofs. I just don't see them on this build. What about gravel? We did gravel a minute ago, but... Let's just see if it's the same one. Okay, now that's really similar, isn't it? So... I don't know, what do you think, guys? What are your thoughts? We can do something that just melts in. Let's have a look later on. Or have that orange pop to match the houses around. I'm not sure, you know. I can see the benefits of both. Oh, you've set me a quandary, woman. You've set me a quandary. I don't know which way to go. I was all set for orange, but... By jingo. I've got myself confuddled now. And I love the way the orange makes the blue in the lights pop. I can see the benefits of this. I absolutely can. But I think I'm leaning towards the orange. I just don't want to be too... You know how it is. You get an idea in your head and you get kind of closed-minded to the other potentials. Okay, why are we not moving? There we are. Okay, let me just save. Because I haven't saved so far. I just think if you were down here looking up at this, like if I was to go into the world, you can't see as many of the orange from here, can you? I think, because they're both brown, aren't they? But when you look down from here, it's all orange. I'm gonna stick with the orange. But I'm also going to see how the rest of the build pans around it. Yay! Shall I change the colour? We're going to go orange. We're going orange. Is that orange? I think that's orange. We're going orange. There we are. We've gone orange. Zoinks, guys, zoinks. Okay, so we've got that. It's in place. So that's our main entrance. We need to put something over here. Honestly, I'd really like to just put like a flat roof. So if I did a hipped roof, maybe. And then just flatten it to fuck. Let's see how that would look. Don't like that roof, the way it sits. Maybe if we do... Tell you what, let's just copy that. Pull that out. That down. No, that's not going to work, is it? Unless... we just pull this across. If I get that, I can just bring that. Oh, no, just that little nudge too much. Oh, that's far down. Because that's gonna go. Do we like that little cross there? If I do decide to put I see, actually that kind of matches that hashway, doesn't it? Trying to be braver with my roofs. I kind of like that. Excellent. Okay. What do you think? I'm like I said, I'm really not very adventurous with roofs, so yeah. Cool. Okay. So the balls. I want I want to deball the balls, if I'm really brutally frank with you. Get me romantic garden. Here we go. Actually, we're having meatballs. What are you having for dinner? Come on, guys. I need to like live vicariously through your food choices. Okay. Come here. There we are. Right. Oops. BB dot. Oh. I forgot to put my cheats on. I'm a foolish lady. Let's quickly grab my streaming document and see, because I do want to have everything fabulous in here. On, I've done that one. Oops. Really must work out why these don't automatically switch on anymore. Because the CAS automatically comes on. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm doing meatballs in like a tomatoey sauce. It's really nice. But they're like sausage meatballs, and they seem to reheat just that little bit better than the beef ones did. Hence why we made the decision. Right, so... Right, and then this side... Off we went with... that one. This is only the start. I may not stick with this. It's a little bit further in, doesn't it? There we go. Is that it? Kinda. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Have a place like this, you are literally going to be paying gardeners 24/7, aren't you? The heat of this place. Oh, good. My dog's barking. There we go. Okay then, and then if I go floor. Oh, sorry. Take that off. Maybe I'd prefer a bit darker. Okay. So I just kind of like the idea that the building's very square and geometric, but the decorations are very undulating. Okay, and then back here we had little fally down pieces in the green. Move of Jigsaw has turned itself off already. Go through my mods and just see if I have like left an old version in, or it's just getting confused with what I'm asking it to do. Oh, there you go. Thought I lost my chat then. You're still there, that's okay. Hi. Okay. Absolutely no idea how anybody's going to get up here to do this. But it's not my job, I'm just designing the place. It's up to the guys in maintenance. Maybe they'll have a lot of ladders, eh? We pray for ladders for you. I'm thinking I'm going to carry on with a lot of this romantical stuff in the rest of the build. In the outside. because I think, just let me see what I'm doing here. That's not quite right, is it? No, I don't want you there. Okay, we are having a big old argument here. Let me just try and... Nope, not having it. Okay, that's fine then. We'll just take it to there. I am feeling a bit poorly and I'm not feeling like arguing with it right now. Did I do it over here? Or did I just do the same thing over here? In which case it's fine. I did the same thing over here, so that's fine, that's fine. Excuse me, I'm wafting half-eaten orange juice at you. Oranges. I see what you mean. Possibly put a little bit of garden up there. I'm going to see, because the more I look at that, the more I like it. Because I'm pedantic and I like to make sure that I do things in a weird way. But yeah, I'm kind of feeling that vibe. So I think I might leave it. I wish I'd thought earlier. It might have been nice to have it so that the restaurant can open up this door and maybe have outside seating. So at night they've got like a little eating area outside maybe. I might do that, you know. Let's get rid of that. Put that door there. Just check and see if I've got a table up against that door. Yeah, let's just... move that up. Move you up one. There we go. And then we can still have like a little patio area here that could be outside seating for the restaurant. Because we like a bit of outside seating on the restaurant, don't we? Not metal. Let's have a look. Tile. Do we have any flooring from Romantical? No, we don't. Of course not. I love this, especially because it was a present, but I think it's a bit much. I mean, do I want to go with a terracotta? I was thinking kind of grey, if I'm honest. Do something like... and then, go to lighting. Outside, here we are. Outdoor lights. So what I want is something like this. There it is. And then maybe just, no, maybe just do like that. And that flooring up. And then do this. windows, because then everybody can look at the view, can't they? Da, 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 da. Here we go. Let's move that down, actually. We'll put you there. You here. Hi, Nacelia. How you doing, my lovely? How's your day been? We've been hanging out with each other too long, Sophie. Oh, Nacelia. Always happy to help if I can, my love. Let's put another one of those there. Okay. Go. Can I get just one of these? I don't really want it to have any more lights on it. I just want it to be the end. Actually, if I swing this that way maybe and have it against the wall. Do it that way maybe. Yeah, that would work. And finally you can come here. Oh well. If I come in, I'll get rid of these. Oh, okay, I have absolutely no idea where you're clicking on that. I'm over here on the floor. Oh, jeez. I am having a mare over here, mate. All right. Okay, and then zoom in here. Okay. No, absolutely not, Nacelia. Why would somebody think that it's okay to try and ruin the way you've chosen to spend your life and who you've chosen to spend your life with? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's ever so sweet to know that there are people out there that are attracted to you, but that's not right that they've come to you to try and break up your relationship. No, absolutely not. I think you're absolutely right. I think you need to do what's right for you and your other half, and obviously in this instance that's to clear the decks. I agree with you. I think you've done really well, darling. You've handled it very well. Gosh, I kind of had that happen to me once. We met up for drinks with a guy I used to be in a band with, and he'd played in another band, and I'd happened to mention that I'd seen the guitar player of that band. He just, for some reason, he popped up in the park. You know, obviously visiting his family. He still lived in the area. And he said, oh, I've got a demo of that band. If I give it to you before I go away to live on this farm in Scotland, then you can pass it on to them. Well, I never saw them again anyway, Michael. But this guy, we sat there. It was a bank holiday weekend, and Greg and I had gone from a late lunch straight to the pub just to meet him. And then it turned out it was metal night, rock and metal night. So we stayed around to listen to that. And then Greg got bored. And because me and obviously the other guy were just chatting. And Greg said, oh, mate. I said, look, you're not drinking. You're not enjoying yourself. You're getting bored. Why don't you go home, play on the computer? I'll let you know when I'm on my way home. Because it was a short walk from the pub to where we lived. So he said, all right then. So he buggered off and carried on. And during the night, my friend had been talking about how he liked this woman, but she was in a relationship. And I was sort of like, oh, well, it's probably best you keep well out of it then. I was thinking he was talking about where he was going to, that he was actually going there for a woman, rather than he was going there to start this new life, simpler life that he wanted. And it turned out he was talking about me. It took me years to twig that bit, by the way. And then he suddenly kissed me. And I was just like, you do remember Greg, who was just here, Greg who sat with us all night and went home because he's bored and not drunk. The guy I'm spending my whole life with, you remember him, right? And he was just like, yeah. I said, look, it's not going to happen, is it? And he goes, no, that's fair enough. And off he went. He was very drunk. I think it was a bit of, if you excuse the expression, Dutch courage. And yeah, he went off. He fell over as he left because he started speeding up because he saw Greg coming, because Greg had thought, I'm going to go back to the pub, make sure she walks back okay. And one of my best mates at the time was working the door as like a doorman. And so I walked out after he left, because it was only two of us sat at the table at that point. And I sort of walked out and I looked at Lee, my mate, and he looked at me, and he'd obviously seen what had happened. And I was just sort of like absolutely flabbergasted. And then Greg walked around the corner, and like Greg could have arrived 2 minutes earlier and seen through the window this bloke making a pass at me. And I just sort of looked at Greg in utter shock, and I was just like, he tried to kiss me! And Greg pissed himself laughing. Lee's pissed himself laughing. Lee had twigged that this bloke was into me. I hadn't. It never occurred to me in all the years I'd known this bloke. Anyway, he apologised the next day, but I didn't go to his formal leaving do. I thought I'm just going to leave that. But yeah, honest to Betsy. People are strange. But thankfully he was leaving. He wasn't hanging around, and I hadn't really hung out with him for a very long time. So yeah, it was, but it was weird. It was uncomfortable. I didn't enjoy the experience, so I totally get where you're coming from. Not a good space to be in. If it's somebody that you're not into in that way, it feels weird. And if it's somebody who's actively encouraging you to leave your other half, then that's wrong. No, I think you've got a right to be angry about it. You really do, Nacelia. And I think it's good that you're getting those emotions out. I wouldn't let it haunt you. I'd kind of let it go a little bit. As long as he's not continuing to be a dick, let it go. Steer clear. Just leave it out. And if he carries on, well then, yeah, you'll have to take action at that point. But right now, I think, you know, you've done nothing wrong. You've done exactly what you should do. And I think you just need to sit back, let him deal with his emotions in his own way. You've stated your case very clearly. So yeah, no, you're absolutely fine. You've done everything right. And it is very weird when people pull shit like this, but you're good. You're good. Yes. See, it does put you in a situation, doesn't it? I mean, luckily enough, I couldn't lie. I couldn't have an affair. I couldn't lie about something like that. Could you imagine? To Greg? Gods. Just the very idea of it. Okay, obsessing about pixels, Jake. Come on, there we go. Lovely. I'm not sure about these lights. I might come back and change them, but it's giving the vibe I want anyway. Sometimes you can't just hope these things will go away, sweetheart, can you? Absolutely can't. I need Crispies. Just going to make a lot of noise. Sorry, guys. I'm going to do a little mixed bowl of pretzels and, curiously, cinnamon. For anybody who's interested in my snacking habits. Creature is, aren't you, darling? Yes, I know, they're pretzels, baby, I know. You're obsessed with pretzels, aren't you, mate? You really are. Go on then, you can have one. They're very salty, baby. Ripley! Oh dear, that sounded terrible. Ripley! Come on, baby girl. There you go. That's it, that's all you're getting. Yeah. Yes. Getting it all out, getting it all cleared up, mate. Well done. Okay. Crunchies. Right. I don't really like how far out this comes. Let's go back to lights. That's the ones I got, isn't it? I mean, I suppose I could. Okay, potential. Okay, so that's where I want the corner. I want you. I'm making my life so much more tricksy here, aren't I? Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's absolutely out of order. No, that's outrageous. You shouldn't have to put up with that. Absolutely not your responsibility. That's better. You lulled me into a false sense of security, my love. Oh! And killed my pretzels. Wilco. Oh, neck. Gosh, I am a wreck today. We've got... Oh! It's another orange, but are those flecks in there? Could be. Could be an angry orange. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Cool. All right. So... yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. They've got to deal with their emotions in their own. They can't force it onto you. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, that's a vibe. Okay. So, that means the swimming pool we're going to need to put in over here. I kind of want to emulate this over here. Keep that symmetrical thing going on. So, let me grab my little floor tiles. And there we go. Lovely. I think I'll have the pool around there. Exactly. And the thing is, you know your own mind. You know what you want. You've made your choices. And those choices are based on what you want to do and want to achieve with your life. And who you fell in love with. Try and keep the pool a little bit away. I mean, it's not really a kids' hotel, but, you know, these things happen. Maybe do that. Or do I want to bring this further in? I know exactly what you mean, darling. Greg looks like he's a pushover, but he's not. And he puts his foot down quite a lot. Otherwise, I'd be covered in pets. Lying on the floor, feeling very sorry for myself. But pets. Oh. Where have I put my teaspoon now? I bet I took it downstairs, didn't I? I had a clean up earlier. Well, I say clean up. I took a couple of things downstairs. It was a clean up in my eyes. Okay. We'll do that. And we'll see how that goes, eh? Coffee, 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 coffee. Coffee. Clinkies. Okay. Gotta get this stuff off your chest, love. Absolutely. Don't ask me why I've got wooden stakes in here. I would have thought the answer to that is obvious.
Coffee, 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 coffee,
Coffee. Delicate. Also quite handy if a vampire does pop in. Torture, you know. Yeah, it's about right, isn't it? About right, innit? That'll do us. That'll do us an horse champion. Oh my goodness. So, gosh, I can't believe it's only Tuesday. I did so much yesterday. I did do too much yesterday. I freely admit this. Right, so I'm thinking, why don't we get some little sun loungers out here? Comfort. Outdoor furniture. Here we go. I've very much got black and white from the restaurant, but do I want to maybe mix things up a little bit? Mind you, I'm going to have a lot of potting and stuff. There'll be plants everywhere, so I think maybe if I stick with the black and white, again, I'm really looking at this, like I said, being the kind of place people go to when they've had plastic surgery and don't want to be seen, you know. Really is somewhere that people with money go. Just want to give it a bit of an intimate theme, if you know what I mean. Things are going to have their backs to the view, aren't they? Yeah. You kind of get haunted by it, don't you? No, I totally understand, darling. There it is. Outdoor surfaces. Coffee, dining. I suppose it would be accent, wouldn't it? More beverage cart. Or am I looking perhaps for something with a brolly? Oh dear. Gregory's late tonight. Or was he working late tonight? He might be. Rip the band-aid off, sweetheart. Or would I be better going for a separate one with one of those really fancy dancy umbrellas? Will it be under decorations, maybe? Good on you, darling. Well done. What's that? Is that what I was after? There. That might be a better fit. Ooh. Okay. What about if we put these over here? And they can be for people that maybe just want to have a quick coffee and a chat and don't particularly want to lie down next to the pool. We're getting there, sweetheart. I'm just trying to stop these little bits here looking like balls, as Sophie told me. My hotel has Le Teste Clay. You are more than welcome, by the way, darling. Anytime. And the more I look at it, the more I like the thing we went for in the end. Okay. Let's move these back a touch. There we go. Maybe have these on this side. I quite like the idea of having these out there so that if anybody just wanted to have a sit, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, let's get this pool sorted. By the way, I am going to be putting some planting around here so that this isn't in direct view of everybody coming in and out of the carport. Think about what I'm going to put here. I'm thinking I might continue that hedging around, because I quite like how neat it looks, and then we can kind of plant up against it. Okay. Okay. I think he must still be stuck at work. But what I'll do is I'm going to take a break in a couple of minutes, because then I'll go and feed the dogs as well as take my eye rest. So, just so you know what the plan of attack is. Okay. Let's have a look. No. Let's have a look. Would it be in here? Nope. Is it going to taunt me with a perfect hedge that I'm not able to replicate? Okay. I wonder if I can get something in debug maybe. Oh, everything's switched off again. What a pain in the arse. Sorry, darlings. I really wish I knew why the cheats don't stay on for me. What's that? Oops, sorry. No, that's not the one, is it? What's that one? No. Oh, so annoying, isn't it? I hate that they have stuff that we can't replicate. Makes me feel like they're being mean to me. Okay. Let's do this one as well.
Say we take off, nuke the site from orbit.
Yay! Hello, Magic. How are you doing, darling? How's your day off been or going? I'm never entirely sure where we are with you. It might work for us, nuking it from orbit. You know, I've got a feeling it's going to have to be debug and wade through debug just to try and find a chuffing hedge. So irritating. Okay, let's see what we can find. Ooh, what have you been playing, darling? Potatoes, books, coffee, posters, fried eggs. All I want is a hedge. What we got here? No. Cute, but not really the vibe I'm going for. Ooh. Hey, turquoise! Oh, hey, turquoise! Or is that a bit too light blue? Ooh, let's have a nose. What's that? Oh, it's a pile of money. I mean, lovely, but not a hedge. Oh, you should say there's no music. Do 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 do. What's that? Do you know what? I've never played Zelda in my life, but I have to admit, everybody sounds so excited about it. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Stop playing. Oh, wow. Nightmare. Yeah, I've never played it, so I've always sort of thought in the back of my mind, might be nice to go and have a go at it, but then the new one comes out and you sort of, your fingers get itchy to order. Yay, laptop! What kind did you get in the end? Okay, what is that? No. Tell you what, next time I do Not So Berry, I'm going to make the scientist a gardener as well, so they have all the crap they need for the thing. So annoying that they keep wanting these fruits and veggies and stuff and you can't grow them. Nice. Very excited for you. I know you've been itching without your computer. I'd be a wreck. I'd be sat in this room just staring at my screen, willing it to turn on. Right. I got a feeling, ooh, ooh, that I'm not gonna find the hedge I want. They taunt you with stuff. They do. They taunt you with it. Here it is, exactly what you want, but we're not going to let you have it. Because it's a Sims. And we don't want you to be playing with stuff. Right. Ooh. Sure, I want ivy. Kind of want plants flowing over rather than plants growing up, if you get my vibe. See you in a sec, Natalia. I am very tempted, I must admit. It's only because I feel like I've missed out on a huge chunk of computer lore. Do you know what I mean? Of gaming lore, sorry. That I haven't experienced. No. No, it is still hidden from me. What a bastard.
Gary the Gargoyle says, kiss my square.
And I agree, kiss all of my squares, you great big bastards. I'm eating all of my snacks in anger that I can't find what I'm looking for. Take them away from me. Right. Oh, sorry. Right. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick with this little box one here. Because if I'm honest with you, I don't think it's going to be available. And I probably won't be able to get to sit how I want anyway. So I'm just going to leave it. Save what we've done so far. I'm going to take a break, feed the dog. So it will be a little bit longer than normal. And then I will be right back to continue, hopefully, getting quite far along with finishing this. Ever we should never started something. That's the build. Next time, I'm going to make you something nice. I will be back in a minute. Hey guys, sorry about that. Dogs want to go slow. I'm back. I'm so sorry. That was a much longer break than I imagined, but we're done. The dogs are done. Fed and watered. Poop cleaned up. Everything's done. Greg's on his way home. Meant to type me a message. I forgot to send. But at least I know he's alright. Okay then, so I think... Oh, I'm vibrating. Right, so let's get cracking. Get this crazy hedge in. Oh. I do wish you could do like a highlight all and copy so that you could just pick up a whole stripe of them. I'm sure you used to be able to do that in one of the other Sims. Unless I'm just making it up in my mind, of course. Oh. It's not the most exciting thing to do, is it? Okay. Do 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 do. Oh. Now, got the backs. People don't fall off the cliff. I think that looks nice. It looks a bit better framed. And it's not too high that, you know, people aren't going to be able to get the view. What's going on here? Why are you not going forwards? Oh, because I'm falling off. Right, okay then. So, let's pop. What did I do? Hello, darlings. you up to, baby? Hey? Come on, creature, there's room for you too. Come on then, lie down if you're going to be in here. The dogs are stoned. Absolutely, absolutely stunned. Not only is the door open and they can go in and out as they want, but Mummy just fed them and they're stunned beyond the telling of it. Right, let's drop them walls. So I did... Okay. Because, of course, that matches the stairs inside. So, yeah, I don't know if I want that outside, though. I think what I might do is grab just some regular Commoner Garden outdoor chairs. I'm straining with my voice, guys. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I'll be doing a mega late one today. That. That'd be better. No. That one maybe. Whatever it was I just undid then, I've redid it. Let's do this. And then... Did we have outdoor sofas? I'm sure we have outdoor sofas, don't we? You hoid creature out. You alright, Creech? Ripley's kick Creature out. I don't mind. I love both my puppets, but Creech tends to get more of the cuddle time, so don't bother me if it's switched over for a moment. I was just thinking about putting a couple of nice chairs out here. Sit with your laptop, put your feet up on an ottoman maybe. Get another one of those. And then my voice. She has left the building. Let's have a look. Let's see what we get. Oh, a mixed bag today. What have we got? Ooh, cherry. I always think it looks like it should be cinnamon. Very unpleasant. No. That was sour. Okay, question. Should I get rid of these and just put some more sofas in? Make it more of a chill out vibe? I'm going to do that. They look too rigid. Quite liking the idea of it being just somewhere to hang out.
Coffee, 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 coffee.
Clinkies! Warm coffee on my scratchy throat. It's bloody marvellous, isn't it? Move that across. Move that up. There we are. Right. Look, there we are. Okay. Let me just have a look at the layout, because this is the door. So I wonder if I should turn that one that way. Oops, completely the wrong way. There we are. Nope. Come on, we can do this. Yeah, I was watching Casual Criminalist, which is my new find via Temp's other half. He found it and sort of hooked me onto it. And it is an amazing way to tell true crime. He does lots of other stuff as well. I haven't branched into his other stuff, but I'm mainly interested in the true crime, obviously. But he was talking today, and his stick is that he gets given a script. He knows what they're talking about. Some things he's familiar with, some he's not. And the writer has written the script, and he sits down cold to read the script. He reacts to items in the script. He sometimes edits if it gets a bit gross, because he doesn't like it to get gory. Less saw, more... I can't remember what the phrases he uses. What's that TV show? CSI? That's it. Less saw, more CSI is how he describes it. So he does sometimes edit a little bit as he goes along. But yeah, that's kind of his way of doing things. And today the one I was watching was about the supposed body snatchers, whose name I have just lost in the absolute betrayal hive of my brain. Let me just quickly look on here. Burke and Hare. I didn't even get to it. Burke and Hare. And they were, them and their two common law wives, as they were classed in that time, were making money from selling the bodies of deceased, to the local doctors in training, and they would then watch as somebody did a biopsy or whatever they're called on them. Hey Nacelia, just started to talk about something I was watching today, and yeah, so Burke and Hare basically realised they could make the equivalent of something like it was like 10 quid, 8 or 10 quid at the time, which was somewhere in the region of sort of like up to £1,000. I'm not sure how it worked out. So it was a lot of money, so they set it all up that them or their wives would entice people in. They would then smother or strangle them, and then they'd go and sell the body, because it was legal to dig up bodies from graves. So the people they were selling it to, the doctor, could say, oh no, they must have got it from a grave. It's absolutely legal for me to buy the body, which it was. Can you believe? But yes, I was not aware just how how intense the whole thing was, actually. I guess I just... it's just one of those things in the back of your mind. It's always been around. I won't bother looking at that. Everybody knows what they did. They stole bodies and they killed a few people to get fresher bodies. But it's much more intense what they did. Absolutely, really one of the better ones I've seen. Worth watching if you're into that kind of thing. So how's the boy taking this news? Right. Okay. So, we've got some space out by. We still need to do the pool. We've got chill out areas in the sun. We've got a little coffee shop. Facilities. Front desk. Just somewhere to sit while you're waiting for whatever you're waiting for. Drivers, that kind of thing. Then in here we have got the restaurant with the overflow into here, which I think would be a beautiful place to have a meal at night. I'm just going to grab some of these. Excellent. So good to know you're all on the same page, isn't it? No, I'm really proud of you. I think you handled it really well. You just sort of got it out the way. Everybody knows where they stand now. I think you've done really well. You here. I'm going to put another one at the other end because this is quite a large table. I've ended up going black and white again, haven't I? To put a lot of colour in the garden, I think. Right, well, I think maybe I should do something here, like maybe a rockery or something, do you think? Very good. It's always reassuring to know that people are there for you and that they agree with what you said and that they are 100% on the same page. I think it's so nice. It's so reassuring. Oh, babes, that's so nice. Right, let's have a look at this. It's time for the swimming pool. Okay. I love these. I always put them in though. I'm trying to be a bit different. Should we think stone maybe, or just? I think just regular. I'm not feeling like it's going to be a rockery or out. There we go. We have a diving pool. A single strip of light. Is that a shorter one? Oh, that's even longer. Ah, here we go. Oh, bless your heart. Get something to eat, sweetie. Oh. Do I really want hot springs? Sits neatly, but I'm not sure. Not sure. Oh, nice. Chicken curry. Meatballs from pasta tonight for us. Oh, oh, that's nice. Do we not have diving boards anymore? Am I being really dumb? Cool. Good to get reassurance. I feel like I'm being really dumb. Why can't I why can't I find a diving board? Sure, there's just a one that sticks straight out. Let me maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Diving sit oblonger. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, lovely. Oh, I miss swimming. I really miss swimming. Oh, I have the bestest of times. Swim for me as well. Maybe if I go in outdoors, outdoor activities. Okay, nope. Swimming is excellent, really excellent. It's just a bit of a trauma for me, and the idea of swimming right now is just like, ah, no! But I do enjoy swimming. I'm feeling a bit dim here. Do we just not have diving boards anymore and I've not noticed? Ooh, lovely. Get that curry down your neck, girly girl. Oh. Oh, there you are. Excellent. Chuffy, mate. You did do the right thing, honey. Lovely. Okay. Put a gator in there. That would cheer me up no end. Da, da. I love how bendy it all looks. Da, da. Get spicy warmed up from the inside. Do I really want to commit to trying to remake those windows? I don't think I do. I'm actually going to just stick with the side lights, I think. A good measure if somebody is swimming, to see those going past. Okay, then let's have a look at the actual pool itself. Tile. Let's go into daylight. That's kind of cute because it's already got that watery effect anyway. I'm after here. What do I want? Apart from a slap in the face. Herringbone, maybe. I'd just like to make the pool look a little distinctive, you know, just a little, get a little bit of a vibe in there. That one. There we go. Oh no. That looks a little weird. See, that's kind of cute. Kind of got, because if you look up at the roof, yeah, it's a bit too far away to show the inference though, isn't it? Oh, I am always such a dither about this stuff. I kind of like that. Oh, mate. I mean, historically, if you've got a swimming pool, you have it, the flooring is either completely neutral or it marks out lanes. Doesn't mean I have to do it that way, but that's what they normally do that. Tiles. Your whole mural? I don't think so. Got that. It's kind of a vibe. Oh, I've got herringbone, but dark blue. Hey, Nacelia. Eat, lady, eat. Meatballs. Meatballs and spaghetti. Good old classic. Already prepped downstairs. Just needs cheese topping. Bung it in the oven for 45 minutes or so just to make sure everything's finished cooking through. And then we are away. Looking forward to it, actually. Oh, wouldn't you know, he's home. The Wanderer returns. No, they've got mosaic style. That's kind of cute. What if we do something like that? Oh, I like that with the little rim round. Yes, I like that. Okay, do we have something that will match the floor? I want to take it down a notch. Do you know what I mean? Got this. Yeah, that one maybe. That's kind of cute. What's this? Kind of. We've got any smaller? We've got that, but that's just as is, isn't it? That really does seem to be the smallest tile, doesn't it? Greg's down with a plum shot. I get sucked in. Natalia says hello. He says hello back. He says you're up late. She's had a stressy day. She's only just getting her dinner. Okay, I'll tell you what other colours does that come in? Okay. Let's go back to... Which one is that? Excuse me. It was this one, wasn't it? I was just looking at that goldy one. What about if I did the goldy one and then did a really neutral floor? Hello, you dirty stop out. So many pebbles, like so many. Oh, and he's gone. Too dark? I'm not sure I like it now, you know. Oh, honestly, what am I like? Okay. I do like it blue. Oh, so it's barely concrete at the moment. Let's go back to the walls. Too dark. Oh, see the colours. Hey, baby.
How you doing, baby?
I'm broken. Did too much yesterday.
Oh, sorry. Too much for Ripley to get up and say hello.
Oh, she hit. Oh, yeah. Well, she kicked Creature out, so she's not giving it back. I love you so much. Stop it.
Poor pussy baby.
I used to cut my hair last night, though. Look, look. How was work? You've been
Long.
asked.
Long. Not too bad.
I don't think they can see you, baby.
That's
There you
probably for the best, really. Isn't
Oh,
it?
oh. Oh, darling.
What's Natalia having for dinner?
Nacelia is having chicken curry, and it's quite spicy.
Ugh. Ew. What a weirdo.
Oh, you're the strange one that doesn't eat curry, mate.
Don't like being ill that much.
Good stay you.
I was going to get donuts, but they didn't have any, so I had to have a crunchy instead.
Oh, mate, what troubles you go
I know,
through.
it's crunchy, they're nice, but they're not a donut.
They're really not. They're kind of the antithesis of donut.
But yeah,
I love you. Doggies are dumb,
cool.
and they've been out. Well, the door's been open all the time anyway, so they didn't really want to go out, but I still insisted. They looked really baffled and perplexed when I turned up and started doing food. They kept looking at the door like, it's not quite right, is it? I think that's probably why she didn't get up. She's full of food now. He is spoiling me. Star bars are one of my absolute faves. And they've kind of made a bit of a comeback recently. For a long time you couldn't get them, could you? And suddenly they start turning up, so I may accidentally buy one every time I see one, just as in case they're going to take them away again. Oh. So I think I pulled muscle in my neck and didn't realise it when I was cleaning the walls yesterday. So I'm struggling a little.
Poor baby.
I know, and my throat and everything.
Predisposable.
Is he? She will be tempted. She will get up to get the ball off me, and then I can get my seat back.
I'll leave you to your door in public.
Okay, darling. Right, you go play with the puppies. They've missed you.
Well, I'll play with creature.
She'll only be able to stand it for so long. You baby.
Then I'll have a shower.
Okay, darling. No worries.
Yeah.
Love you. Okay, so I think I'm just going to keep it blue. Do you know what? I think I'm faffing too much about this. Yeah, too much faffage. I'm annoying myself. Maybe did white. What do you think? If I do like a white wall, and then you've got the concrete blue bottom, and I can always come back and make changes later. I do need to put in some of the bits, don't I? We need some bits for the swimming pool. Lap guides. Keep swimming in a fashion that's designed to keep you in perfect form. The lap guides from Slosh Co will be a beacon. Oops, a beacon under the sea. Well, not the sea, it's pool. Or not beacon, more a Christmas sponge of paint. That's quite cool. Do them in white, maybe. Oops. That can be the slow lane. Always gotta have a slow lane. For peeps like me, no matter how much I swum, I was slow in the water. Like moving a bloody tanker, I was. Loved it though. So jealous you're going swimming, Natalia. Hello, phone. Stop doing that. Oh, no! No more jelly beans! Magic! How can you do this to me? I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. She's going in. I'm going in. And I've got... Ooh. It's like a pale orange peachy colour. Is it peach? Could be peach. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. I obviously not had one of these for a while. I don't recognise it. It's not. I'll just taste. Is it peach? Could it be peach? Let's have a look. No, I didn't have the bits on it. Grapefruit, maybe. It's a strange taste. Do you know there's ones that are supposed to be toffee flavoured? I don't think I've ever come across a toffee flavoured one. That wasn't toffee flavoured. Mm. I think we should have our new video up on YouTube, by the way. At the moment I'm mainly uploading the daily streams because I really haven't had a huge chance to get myself recording stuff because like my health's a bit up and down at the moment. So yeah, that's what's really happening on my channel at the moment. It is mainly the dailies being uploaded. But yeah, they are going up. I am going to be getting more stuff happening over there. I do have loads of ideas and loads of stuff I want to do. Unfortunately, it's kind of me preventing that at the moment. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I'll just need to get a bit of a balance, I think. And hopefully get some of this stress about the house out of the way. And that'll really make things a little bit easier, won't it? Right, let's just get that in. Have I made this a really wonky size? Is that why this isn't working? Because if I've made it a wonky size, then I might have to give up on this as well. Ah, I know I need to do. I'm just going to move this along, put it back where it was, and then there we go. That'll do it. Oh. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, do I want to keep that light? I don't think I do. Let's go back in. Let's get some lights. Oh, damn it. That was where I wanted to be. There we are. Just go for... Let me go to night. It's much easier to see the impact that way, isn't it? Okay, and then over here. Is that about the right height? Cool. Okay. And then we will need... And we do need to have, like, drainy things, don't we? There we go. Right. I still don't understand why I haven't got a thing. Yeah. It is normally you giving me a quick handoff with that. Don't know what I just did there, so I'll undo it. Okay. Well, I don't know where the diving board is. Let me have a look. Diving board Sims 4. Is there a diving board in Sims 4? Diving boards as such do not exist in The Sims 4, but a related object, the diving platform, was introduced in The Sims Get Together. In general, how well Sims dive and how likely they are to change their minds. Oops. Depends on their body or athletic skill. Diving platform. Sorry for the noise there. Diving. No. Platform. I'm absolutely baffled by this. When did we stop getting them? Okay, we're on Reddit. I've played The Sims 2 and 3 and I've been playing TS4 for 5 years, and I could swear there were diving boards in the base game, but I can't find any. Please help. Oh, so you have to use a diving platform from Get Together. God's sake. Why can't we just have a... I could have sworn we had, you know. Da, 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 da. I could just swear, yeah. The novelty of Greg being home is wearing off very quickly. Come on, get together. There we are. Right. Do, 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 do. Got a feeling it's just going to be that big laddery thing, isn't it, that I put in originally.
Anyway, I thought it was getting out of the swimming pool your Sims had problems with, not getting out.
Sims, their swimming pools can be lethal when my hands are around.
I'm getting the chat.
Okay, sweetie.
Love you.
I love you, babes. Okay. Oh, fantastic. I can't even see it. I've gone past it. What a tit she is. What a tit indeed. Da, 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 da. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, okay. Gary is the troublemaker, yeah. Gary the gargoyle says, go balls deep. Okay, water features from... Oh, there it is. The jump and splash 8,000. Okay. Why are you not... Are you telling me the lights are in the way? Oh, there it is. This wasn't close enough.
Gary the gargoyle says, go balls deep.
Go balls deep indeed. Okay, I was just having a think that that's quite cute architecturally. It might be a very fun way of doing that. See, they do look nicer, but just put a great big lump of something at the end. You got that ugly mess there. Tempted to look up a bloody mod. Okay, right. Now, I just want to have a quick look at what other colours we have for this. I like that. Oh no, I think I prefer the green by the pool. We'll do green by the pool. Beige over there. And then we've got this area here, which is for dining. Right, so... Well, I'm really pleased with how that's come out. I mean, I've still got a lot to do, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm actually feeling very uncomfortable right now. So I'm thinking maybe before I get started on the next aspect, it might be a good time for me to wrap up, and we'll come back and hopefully get this finished off on Thursday. Get this garden area sorted and get inside finished, because there's still a few walls that I haven't put like a wallpaper up and stuff, so that still needs to happen. But the roof's done, we've got the pool in, we've extended the restaurant out, got a lovely little lit up area there, got a little chill out area which is right by the access to that, and I've come up with a potential little cheeky gorgy thing to put over here to sort of make it feel less like you're in the open when you're down here, because really you can see straight down the pool from there. So yeah, I think that's it. So yes, darlings, I know it's early, but I'm kind of feeling it right now. So I think now's as good a time as any for me to save the game. I have saved the game. Yay me. And I am going to quickly jump in. Let's have a look and see who's
Gary the
about.
gargoyle says,
Go balls deep. Always go balls deep, especially with this build. It has 2 sets. That's my balls hanging out the side of my hotel. Was that not the right thing to say? Okay then, let me quickly nose at what's happening in the lovely world of Twitcheroo. Twitcheroo. Okay. How about original Sim X? Looks like they're causing chaos, which is always a good start to any day, isn't it? Okay then, my loves, I am going to send us winging our way over to see them. And in the meantime, I do hope that you continue to have the most wonderful of mornings, afternoons and evenings, whatever it is you intend to do. Until we meet again, I'm going to go and lie on the bed and cross my eyes at the dogs. It's for the best. Okay, darlings, have a wonderful night. Love ya.